Hello everyone. I feel it's time to put in my 2 cents about the Xbox reveal last night and to specify some things about this. I will not talk about any of the games, just the Xbox itself. And let's face it, the conference was more like a trailer showcase, not an Xbox showcase. Enjoy. To kick this off, they started talking about the Xbox 360 and how it got a facelift and what games are coming to that platform. I kinda understand this because they got very bad press about the Xbox One and the fact that it's a cable box. And don't get me wrong, it's still a cable box. So they are trying to still get money off the Xbox 360, and they see that nobody will buy the fucking thing. I think it's understandable. And what they say in this is your gold membership carries you over to the Xbox One, but you get 2 games yours to keep in the first year on the Xbox 360. One is Assassin's Creed 2 and the other one is Halo 3. I kinda understand why are they doing this, because the Xbox One does not have backwards compatibility. This is really bad for a console to not have that. Furthermore, they brought over a guy from World of Tanks that announced that this game will be available on the Xbox 360. I don't understand why they didn't port this to Xbox One, cause maybe they see that nobody will buy it? Maybe? Yeah, that would be my thought. This guy said that it was catering to the 40 million subscribers, members, whatever, of the Xbox fanbase. In other words, it's a free download, but they need money. Because having a game on Xbox Live costs a lot of money, and Microsoft taxes on this are very high. It's going to be out this summer, if anyone is interested, but I don't think that the Xbox experience would be the same or even, I don't think, better than the normal PC experience of this game. Cause I know that a tank can be controlled with a steering wheel, but you've got the turret. I can't even imagine playing that game using a 360 controller. Continuing with my presentation, they announced Forza Motorsports 5 for the Xbox One. That was not a surprise because we all knew about that one. But what they showed off here was more of the graphics capabilities of the console. And yeah, it has very good graphics, it's capable of that, but let's face it, PCs had those graphics to more than 3 years ago. We evolved, and bringing a car to show off the comparison with the screen and the reality? Oh man, that's just cheesy. Way too cheesy. On the other hand, what piqued my interest most was the Drive Avatar. In other words, it's an improved AI that evolves. I mean, learns from its owner as you the player. And as you can see in the footage, the AI players are playing like people. But I think there's a drawback in this. And that's the cloud itself. Everything is cloud powered on this Xbox, and that's a bad thing in my opinion. I understand that you get your saves, your profile, your everything, but it's just too much. I don't know. I prefer the old memory card storage like in the PS2 if I'm not mistaken, and just not good. Anyway, let's get back to the Drive-Avatar. You can think like the Terminator is going to learn from you, become like you, and replace you at sometimes. I think it's going to use the Kinect to capture your movement, your concentration level, pulse. They said that we can read pulse, but I don't think that integration with this system is very good. And now Microsoft is the best friend of indie devs. They say they have contracts with a lot of indie houses and they will bring those games to the Xbox One, but still an indie house is not very capable of paying that fee that comes when going on Xbox Live. If you don't know what I'm talking about the fact that if indie dev or any dev wants to release an update, they have to pay, I don't know, some money so that Microsoft will get the update to the consumer, and that's not very good for an indie game because they are not big developers, they don't have the cash. I know some have cash, but really, that's not very good. And to top this off, they released a trailer for Minecraft on Xbox 360. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Xbox 360 and Minecraft, that's old news. I think I saw that on YouTube some time ago. Why are they showing this now? Because it's completely irrelevant. Minecraft is the most overrated game, and at the same time it's just bad example. They want to bring people to the Xbox One. That's the only reason I see why they would bring Minecraft or present Minecraft. Is something interesting. They combine voice command, whatever, with the Kinect and something called the smart glass. I will get to that just a moment. Project Spark is about creating your own world where everything goes. They showed us that they can create the world, a village, enemies, spells, and it seems to be multiplayer or co-op anyway. And what was rather funny about this is it was pre-rendered. It was not in the actual game in live. It was pre-rendered, pre-recorded. You can see this because everything went too smooth in that gameplay, and on the stage you can't play that smoothly. I don't know, I can't play smoothly while commentating, and they could do that standing, talking in front of the crowd? Really? I don't think so. Anyway, let's continue on. Since Microsoft wants us to buy Windows tablets because you get the smart glass thingy. What you use it, I don't know with what can you use it with your feet? Can you play anything with your feet on a tablet? Remains to be seen. But what is that is a browser and an add-on for some games. I see a problem with this because many publishers would have to contact Microsoft to get this running, and it will turn into a Wii U situation where not many games could do this, not many publishers could do this. But as we see, the Kinect is part of the Xbox, and we get software on this, but I don't know. Maybe the smart glass will be optional, and if it is optional, alright, because publishers are not obligated to have applications like this, and it would be a good thing. But if they are going to establish, no, Xbox doesn't work without smart glass, like they did with a Connect, that will be utter BS. And I don't know, you'll see in the next footage that it can be used to ruin a game, in my opinion. We'll wait and see. Hope Microsoft knows what they're doing. Yeah, that'll be a good. Just watch this clip and you will see what I mean by ruining the game. This game is a survival horror, and this is what that smart glass thingy can do.
Smart glass, you'll have access to unique ways to deal with the zombie outbreak. Let's just go ahead and call in some artillery support now.
Since Microsoft is employing the technology of recording your games passively without you knowing, and editing them using or the controller or the smart glass, I don't think you should use the Kinect. I know it's possible, but it's better not, period. And what they did show us is that they are using Twitch to stream games. I kinda have a problem with that, because Twitch has a little problem with ingest servers. That's one problem, and the bandwidth necessary for that is kinda high, especially for a 60 FPS game like they specified. And furthermore, the footage is pre-rendered and even fake, because they did not say where that game was being broadcasted. And as you can see on the screen, the numbers are going up on views. Who the balls is looking at that? I don't know, the employees? Did they put all the employees look at this at this moment? That's just bad. It's photoshopped, if I can say that. Oh god. I don't know. The game is Killer Instincts is rather interesting, but what they showed off was very simplistic. Did they not know how to play it, or is that all that the game is capable of? Double Helix being one of the publishers and developers, and they are not trustworthy, let's say that. And finally, Microsoft is getting rid of their Microsoft points and getting cash, real cash. This time it's better because you know what you're paying for and how much you're paying. Those points were really ambiguous. At least for me, I never understood those things. Very hard. I don't pay for games, pray tell. Yeah, I buy them, but I don't pay for upgrades. I prefer to earn them, play for them. At the start of Battlefield 4, the Xbox flat out refused to start that game. At the start I left because I thought it was the voice count thingy, and when they restarted the game it worked, but still funny. That system still has some bugs in it. Not worth buying, in my opinion, at the moment.
It will happen, I promise. I'm fine. I guess you may see it later. We're continuing.
And finally, we got Battlefield to run. And for your delight, I'm going to leave the sound on for this, because the graphics and sound quality are
picking up the Titan. Need eyes on board before she's lost forever to the deep.
our top ace.
There's a number of variables in play. We don't know who attacked him or if they'll be back. Can't afford any surprises. I'll make room for any survivor.
That speech at the beginning really sent chills down my spine, and I really would like you to enjoy this game because it's top notch. There's explosions of, I don't know, it looks badass. I think that PC version could get more, but I don't know. Just hope and see what this console is capable of in graphics in reality, not like the show, like they showed us in Forza. And as you can see, look at the top right. If this isn't the backspace button, I don't know what it is. I think it's a placeholder, but come on. It doesn't have a backspace button. Or is this... or the graphics are from the PC. I don't think that that's stupid to show the PC version and say it's the Xbox One. That would be just stupid of them. Simply put. The effects in this game are very, very good, and the texturing is not much, as I said. You'll see some things that I don't know if other games did that. But yes, I saw a wing flipping earlier. The wing fell on the floor, or turf, whatever you can call it, the ship. And that's what I wanted to say. Battlefield 4 will feature destructible environments and changing battlefields. They will do it in multiplayer in the way the map is changing at some point. This is going to be very, very interesting. And also this whole thing is very fun. But as I say, the graphics on this thing are top notch. Don't get me wrong, PCs, I think PCs still get more graphics out of this, but it's also very nice. And when I say comparison in graphics, I talk about DirectX 9, because my PC is stupid and can't go DirectX 11. That's really hard. And I don't make the difference between the two. I know DirectX 11 is far more powerful, better looking. But what I see here, can't tell. I think it's 9. DirectX 9 comparable, not compatible or anything else among those lines. Enough of my chit chat. I'll let you watch the continuation of this, and I'll be back on the continuation of the footage.
We got our exit! Are you insane? You gotta be kidding me! It's all
reveal of Halo 5 was unexpected on that trailer because nobody expected it to be Halo 5. Very good trailer. And the comment did by this lady is, Halo 5 will roll at a blistering 60 FPS. What? My PC does 75 and it's not very performant. And if 60 is blistering at 75, I should hurt or what? At 120 on beast monitors, you should be aching, not blistering, aching, not able to play. Oh god. As I said, the Xbox One is behind PCs, it just cannot compete with. And finally the price tag, $499 US, 499 euros, and 429 pounds. Do you see a mistake in this? I surely see. The Europeans get screwed. I don't know why Microsoft doesn't know how to convert US dollars to euros. I can't understand these guys. So, my final thoughts on the Xbox One. They should have talked about something. One, being the used game problem and the lending of the game problem. Because if they charge your friends for the games you lend them, that's just stupid. Just outright stupid. And oh god, you need to check in 24 hours, that was not discussed yet. And just that. The Kinect, nothing was said about the Kinect. It's still a surveillance camera in the eyes of many. I don't know what Microsoft thinks they are doing, but they're not going to convince anyone that that is not a surveillance camera. I see why Germany won't want to ban this, but nah, Microsoft is shooting themselves in the foot. Just bad for them. Another problem is that they played those games on the Xbox One. At least that's what they said. But where was the Xbox One? Didn't see one. We saw the controllers, and I personally didn't see the Xbox One itself. Neither the Kinect or anything about it. I don't know, Microsoft. I would say a few words.
Go home. You're drunk.
Bye bye, guys.